Good afternoon, I'm Eric Nyquist reporting for the College of Charleston News Service. The holiday shopping season is now in full swing as people are scrambling to find gifts for their loved ones. However, if you're still looking for a last-minute gift for your kid, you may want to check out a locally published children's book. I sat down with Kate Jerome, a local children's book author, to talk about her amazing experience in publishing children's books and what inspires her to promote literacy among children. What you're seeing here is a book signing occurring in Charleston Place, an event in which the mall gives customers the opportunity to meet local authors who are releasing books for the holiday season. Kate Jerome, a local children's book author who has just released 2 history books about South Carolina and Charleston, is receiving a lot of attention from customers about how engaging the book is for children.
We were looking for books that young children would enjoy. It was very colorful cover, so it draws your attention, and it just said cool stuff about Charleston in South Carolina, so I thought my kids would be interested in that.
I like how it's age appropriate. She says that she wrote it for 7 to 11. I'm buying one for my niece and nephews. I think it's perfect.
Well, I like the book because I have a 3rd grader and I was asked to read in the classroom, and I took it with me, and it took up about 30 minutes of the class time, and the kids even asked if I would leave it in the classroom for them to finish reading because we couldn't finish it in the allotted time. So I love that it drew attention to the children and they became very interested in the state, so it was wonderful.
Jerome isn't a small-time author either. This is actually only a handful of books that she has written. Jerome has written over 50 educational children's books and has directed programs that have produced over 200 educational books for schools. Some of her books have even gone overseas. She got her start working as a science editor for the Scott Forsman Publishing Company and then moved on to greater things after that.
And I loved it from day one. It was the Scott Forsman Publishing Company, and I was working on educational textbook series for kids. You know, when you love something, you generally do well, and the Cinderella story for me was that after starting in an entry-level position, 13 years later I was made president of the company. So it was quite a run. It was really great. Traveled all over the country, actually all over the world, working with educators and state-level coordinators and curriculum specialists. But after I had done that for a while, I realized that I was really missing the creative end of it because I had gone into corporate management. And I decided to go back to my roots. So I left that position, moved to Charleston, and National Geographic contacted me, and that was the beginning of a wonderful relationship. I did a 75-book science series for kids for them, and I've been writing for the last 12 years.
Jerome says one of the most important elements of her books is to keep the child's interest from page to page. One of the main tactics that she uses is to view things from a child's point of view, which can sometimes provide humorous results.
When I worked with kids to develop the ideas behind the series, I realized that I really had to approach things from their point of view. For example, the carriage rides are a popular attraction in downtown Charleston. But you put a little kid on a carriage ride, and for the first 10 minutes or so, they don't listen to a word the guide is saying because they're so busy looking at the diaper that's on the back of the horse. Just, you can see their little eyes, you know, moving, and they're waiting for some kind of malfunction, just waiting for something to happen. And, you know, that's what they're interested in. So you have to approach things from a kid's point of view.
Jerome is very adamant about promoting children's literacy and definitely has an intended goal behind all of her hard work.
Just to get kids to start appreciating their little place on the planet and the world around them, because once they take ownership of what's going on, then usually stewardship follows. And that's very gratifying to me. I've spent a career trying to improve science literacy with kids and adults, and it's very gratifying when I see kids all of a sudden get that little look like, I get it. It's neat.
You can find Kate Jerome's books, Cool Stuff Every Kid Should Know About Charleston, South Carolina, and South Carolina, What's So Great About the State, in local bookstores in the area. Reporting for the College of Charleston News Service, I'm Eric Nyquist, and I hope you have a happy holiday.